We're here at the iconic Blue Heeler Hotel that's really well known throughout Australia. The Blue Heeler Hotel truly sits in the heart of Australian folklore. It was here that Banjo Patterson, who was a Sydney lawyer, broke a truce with the shearers who'd burnt down the Dagworth woolshed with 143 jumbucks. And the Battle at Dagworth was to be the last armed conflict between Australians. And it was here that they decided that rather than shoot each other in a civil war, in the true Australian spirit, they all ended up having a drink together. They sang a song they all knew. We're about to getting attacked by a magpie. They sang a song they all knew, and then both Swagman and Squatter had their drinks at the bar and went in peace from there. And this is probably the last place that the Swaggy had his drink, and also the troopers. They're pretty fascinating. Getting bombarded here. It just looks unreal. 1895 it goes back to. You just write on the blackboard somewhere. It says up there, this is where Waltzing Matilda was its first pub performance. So, what an amazing place. And Banjo Patterson, he was actually the solicitor who came here to sort the whole mess out with the Civil War. And so we all had a drink, became friends. Just a few hats. What a great pub. Another interesting thing here at the Blue Heeler Hotel is that R.M. Williams actually built this fireplace. So that's where it actually says this fireplace was built by legendary bushman R.M. Williams in 1989 to commemorate the centenary of the Blue Heeler Hotel. And you can see here, Phil and Viv, caravanning life. Go you good thing. This is where you can see the Blue Heeler pub was first established in the 1860s as a stagecoach stop-off for all the Cobham coaches, so just legendary. These are all the newspaper articles about Combo Waterhole, which we're going to go to, so we'll include that in the film, and that's the actual spot they believe that the Swagman jumped into the billabong after the troopers came down, so just really interesting history around here. That's all right.
He was released from hospital after 2 months and has been left with lifelong injury, including Virginia's history club.
Once a jolly Swagman can buy a billabong under the shade of the coolabah tree. It's just amazing because this is where Banjo, as I mentioned, negotiated with all the shearers for truce. They all had a drink and went home happy. Big tables and chairs too. And of all things, the Blue Heeler pub in Kainoona sponsored Coolum Beach Surf Club. This iconic outside bar. And it's through this very window here that Banjo Patterson saw McPherson's, who owned Dagworth Station, passing champagne to the guys who burnt his shearing sheds down and killed 145 of his jumbucks. So that's the original poster promoting the singing of it here. So the words were by Banjo Patterson, and the music was arranged by Marie Cohen. So that's unbelievable, this bit of history that's out here. So Bob McPherson was the owner of Dagworth Station, and he was the one handing out all the champagne to the guys who burned his whole place down. And this is the actual spot that he collapsed and died on the 27th of July 1930. And he was buried out of Dagworth next to his brother Jack. So the Blue Heeler pub is the only building still standing that has a direct association with Banjo Paterson and Waltzing Matilda. So that's why it's all pretty iconic. And it's so fantastic that it is still here. So you're passing through Kainoona, just make sure kangaroos right here in the pub. They know where the best watering hole is. Well, here we are out at the Combo waterhole. We're heading out to where Waltzing Matilda was first performed. So it's a great place to come to. It's about a 2.5 kilometre walk, and we're also on a cattle route here, which is where they still to this day take cattle up inland just off the main road, so there's not all the traffic. And the track going in, it's about a 2.5 kilometre round walk, which is pretty easy and level, but just so much to see as you go along the path. You really feel like you're in the outback, and you are. And there's lots of these little crossovers that are flagstone. This is just our first little billabong, and this flagstone's there so they could actually cross in the Cobb & Co coaches in years gone by, otherwise they couldn't get past these billabongs. This is another one with all the flagstone. So these were built by the Chinese between 1860 and right up to 1890. A lot of the Chinese were here to make all their millions out of gold, and they found they couldn't get the money out of gold, and then they came out here. So they're probably in even gemstones around Rubyvale. Yet another one, beautifully made in here, but you've got to understand how on earth did the Cobb & Co coaches come along here. They must have been so strong, because these are really rough. Every year they get washed away by the floodwaters. And there's just a little billabong here on the right as we wander along this track heading out where we're going, and another flagstone crossing. So you can see there's quite a lot of them, because the billabongs around here are everywhere. They're pretty thick. There's a lot of crossings, and this is it. This is the famous place that the swaggy jumped in the water to get away from the troopers. And this up here, that is one of the iconic coolabah trees that line this whole billabong. It's a really fantastic place to visit, and they say you can feel the ghosts from the swaggy, and I think you probably can. It's pretty surreal, and a great drive in. Just had a most fantastic day, really good walk, enjoyed every minute. Thanks for viewing, and please subscribe.
So I've jumped the swagman and he ran into the billabong.